What's up, y'all? This is another one, a definitely good one. I got the homie, Mac Baller, aka Dooch, right here with us, podcast today. So this is gonna be a good one, man. I'm gonna need y'all to check this one out. Let's do this.
Our next guest, a real player in the game, a pioneer in
Yee,
Kentucky music,
yee.
representing Kentucky go-getters. He's helped build culture coming out the state throughout consistency, influence, and respect.
Sir,
A true
sir.
mover, a foundation piece, and a good friend to the show. This is Kentucky's real history in real time. Y'all give a warm welcome for Dooch.
Dooch, Dooch, Dooch,
Dooch.
Dooch, Dooch, Dooch,
Dooch,
Dooch,
Dooch, Dooch,
Dooch,
Dooch, Dooch,
Dooch.
Dooch. Deuce gang, Deuce gang, Deuce gang. Hey, man. I
Hey, Mac
appreciate that.
Baller.
Hey, man.
Yee.
We trying,
Hey,
you know.
that's the biggest
Yeah,
award I got
elbows
in my
clenched.
career,
You
man.
bet
I
I
might
want it.
retire. It might be over.
No, don't do that.
I
Don't do that.
appreciate
Don't
it.
do that.
Hey, don't do it again then, man. Them the
Yeah,
flowers right there, man. I'm ready
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
casket.
wasn't it? You see
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Look,
Serious.
Nah,
who
I
better
this,
appreciate that.
than
this interview was coming, man.
Yeah.
Jay said it as soon as you seen us podcasting. Hey, you hit us up like, yo, I want in. So we already knew we was gonna do this interview. It took a while though, because we had to build ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
but it's a good thing, man. It's
It's
a
well
great
worth
thing,
it,
man.
brother. Brother.
It's
Brother
a
try,
blessing,
brother.
man.
I
Yes,
will
I
say,
sir.
appreciate
man, we've had people support us along our journey, whether it was rapping or podcasting or whatever. And I will say, for all four of us, dude, you've always, you've always supported, bro, hands down. You know what I'm saying? And that's real
Really.
talk, bro.
I
Jay,
appreciate that, man.
yeah. But
That's
Jay, you got any words?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely do, man. I'm glad you're here, brother. Mr. Mac Baller, aka Dooch, my
come
boy.
on.
Man, me and this
Hey,
fella here, man, bro.
come
I
on
actually
now.
met him through a mutual friend, man. So and he's been A1 from day one. A1 from day one. What you see here is this is how he's always been. Real
Dang, much
still.
respect. Much
And
respect.
he's one of those if you got into it with him, it was something you did.
For sure.
It was
For
something
sure.
you
For
did.
sure. For sure.
It was something you
That's,
did. You know what I'm
that's it.
saying? But like I
Appreciate
said,
that,
man,
man.
I'm glad you're here, brother. We got some questions for you, man. I can't wait to ask you. Uh
I appreciate
basically,
this opportunity and go ahead, man. Shoot.
yeah,
Open book.
Okay. Hey, dude. First off, tell everybody about yourself. Everybody that don't know you, if
yes,
they don't
please
know
do.
you.
Please do.
That's what's
Please do.
happening. That's what's happening. Originated birthplace, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, one of the hardest out of the Hardin County. Um,
Go.
Grew up in Huntsville, Alabama, Nashville, Tennessee, and then I landed in this beautiful place called Radcliffe, Kentucky. And they just threw me off the cliff and I dived straight in. You know, that's where I built my roots. You know what I'm saying? Went to every school in Hardin County. Um, UK, culinary license, did a couple of state stamps, every, institution of intellectual higher education and learning and discipline that you need to attend. I passed through and made a visit, you know, learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? Took a lot of L's, but never took no losses, just life lessons learned, and here we all are today. Blessed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Grim, would you like to say something? I know you're kind of quiet over there, man.
Yeah, I was just starting off with a question, man. Who were your influences early on musically, man?
Oh man, it's gonna go back and I'm gonna have to say the first person had to be Bill Collins. My dad used to play that in the air, Elton John, the lady in red, candle in the wind, And you got Kenny G, the whole Songbird, Lovebird album. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of that. Clarence Carter, Luther, Marvin Gaye, one of my favorites. That's the first person I consider I heard rap. You know what I'm saying? On what's going on. That second verse, ooh, he chopped it like bone. So, from there, my actual rap, I wanted to sing first, and I realized I was monotone. Music teacher told me to say the do, lo, re, mi. He said, whoa, whoa, you need to grab a wind instrument. I said, I got asthma. He said, well, you're going to have to play something. I said, yeah, fuck it, I'll rap. So, now we're going to get to the rap. And Rakim,
Okay.
Kumo
Okay.
D. You know what I'm saying? Old Scarface, Player Fly are my favorite artists.
He said play a fly.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
Player
up. He said
Fly,
play a fly.
Jay-Z,
Hey,
Scarface, ain't
he
nobody
always had
fucking
that
with
early
Brad.
Memphis music though. He always had the
Yeah,
early
man.
Memphis music, and we was talking about
That's
that.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
He's always had the Young Southern Players, Volume
That's
One,
it. Come on now.
DJ Squeaky and the Family,
Family,
Tommy
Skinny
Wright,
Pimp, Gangsta
yeah,
Black,
Skinny
Tommy
Pimp.
Wright the third.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right was
You know, I love that Texas. So Big Tuck, Fat Pat, Flipper, Chameleonaire, you know what I'm saying? All of them. But of course, Trader True Zero, Big Tuck, that's my Texas shit. But right now it's Trap Boy Freddy, still Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? Maxo Cream, Big X the Plug. We're gonna go back to the favorites. We're going back to E40, Brother Lynn Tongue, going to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Brother
DOC before
Lynch.
he lost his voice was that guy. He wrote all that good music for NWA that Cube didn't write. That was DOC's
Mm-hmm.
pen. You know what I mean? So that pen, that man behind that pen is what I like. Nas, of course, Mobb Deep, man, they was ahead of their time for real, for real. They stuff sound
Yeah.
better today than man. Boy,
Yeah, last album was
them
good.
grave diggers, man. Top Authority, of course,
You like that chop and screw shit?
Come on, dog. I can tell you ain't a fan of my music. Both my DJs is in Austin, Texas. DJ Fab 361 and DJ Frank White. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Exotic pop. You know what I'm saying? That's a little flip them DJ. Clover One DJ. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop junkies. That's who chopped and screwed the whole New Jack, Kentucky. And DJ Fab, he's out of Austin. He did Peasy's Fat Boy Fresh. He done did a lot of my new joints that y'all ain't heard yet. I got to send the chop and screw versions to you. But you ain't messing with it.
I want that chop and
Me
screw shit.
and Grim gonna do a verses. 30 verses. Me and Grim gonna do that. He ain't in tune.
We can do that.
He ain't in tune.
I'm with it. Yeah.
I know you are.
I'm with it.
Yeah. You ain't in tune, G. It's gonna be a good one. Even if I lose, it's jamming.
Hey, that New Jack, Kentucky. Is that the same one that got rolling on it?
Yes.
How the hell did you get that feature with Kia Shine, bro? Ken Folks Kia Shine.
Okay.
If anybody don't know who Ken Folks Kia Shine is, that's one of the Memphis. He came out with Yo Gotti at the time.
Wow. I run my son
Crispy.
He got the Grammy for writing the best in the world for Drake, but Drake didn't know that he had put that hook and made that beat and sent it to Wayne. He started in Snowfall. He started in Snowfall. He starred in what's that movie with that series with Queen Latifah and the little pimp was running around. He was in that, But
He was in Snowfall?
Yeah. He was that one that was shooting dice, he had the tall one with the dread, and then they had to get on his head.
In the projects?
In the dice house.
Oh, damn, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah. He said, hold on, man, you ain't gonna come.
You talking about not Snowfall, movie. You talking about what's my
Snow Patrol in them.
Snow Patrol.
Superfly.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
okay,
bad.
yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's Nova
Okay, okay,
Patrol.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Superfly. Yeah, that
Superfly.
was him, wasn't it? I thought that was him.
So
Yeah.
Dooch, how did you get that feature?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna go off subject.
All right, my bad. We got off of, but so I hit him up. You know, it was always a plan of mine. I said, okay, I'm gonna do something with Paul, Fly, Skinny Pimp, uh, uh, Kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? Young Dro. Like I had a whole list. I said, I'm gonna hit them up, see what they say. You know, no matter what the price is, I know once they get the music, they're gonna hit me back and say something else because that's how it always happens. So I sent him a rolling, you know what I'm saying, with my verse on there, Chris's verse already on there. You know, Kels had chopped himself up when I told him what kind of beat I needed. He had chopped himself up and did the hook. Rolling down. That's Kelly. Chopped and screwed already. So
Kelly from Affiliation.
yeah, my cousin, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? The one that
Yeah,
made all
rest in
my
peace,
beats.
Kelly. Okay,
Every hit
okay.
I
Yeah,
got,
Siren too. Okay,
that's a
okay.
rest in
yeah,
Okay.
peace.
that's a Kelly
Absolutely.
beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up. He told me a number on Instagram. I said, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it. And it was already love. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the number out, but it was some bands, you know what I'm saying? I sent him the song. That nigga video FaceTime me back and said, hey, bro, you got one. He said, man, you put some money behind this, come down here and shoot the video. He said, this is gone. You know, I FaceTime him back. I was like, I appreciate that. I said, that's the problem. I don't have any money. I don't have a team. Everything I ever done, I done it myself with a regular job. And he hit me back 500
Damn, that's what's
because
up.
he loved the song so much. And then I
You
kept
ain't
it
gotta
100.
tell drugs to hit videos out.
I ain't do no capping or nothing. You know, it's acting like I'm something I ain't. You know, I just kept it 1,000
Yeah,
and shit. He ain't hurting, so hell, he showed a nigga love. Plus, he loved the song.
that's what's up. That's definitely
Yeah.
what's up.
Shout out
So
Key
that's how that
Shine
came
and Young
about.
That's
Tony.
what's up.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Dooch, how would you describe your sound, man?
I call it reality rap music because it's infused. You know, it's basically like a preacher in a pulpit, right? When he's giving his word, giving his testimony, it's passionate. That's his testimony. That's his reality from his perspective. That's what music has always been to me. You know, where I'm like amongst my peers, I'm always the one if somebody got a problem. I'm that shoulder. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go out and have fun and everybody's up, I don't get the call. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to go down to come holler at me or need to know how to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I've never
Right.
had nobody to talk to outside of prayer. So music is my therapy. That's where I vent, you know.
Okay.
So my style is, of course, originally it would have to be a fusion of East Coast rock and roll, country, Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, E40. You know, that's where I come up with the language. Like I'm always gonna have my own words. Like y'all always had y'all's own lingo with the no compassion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so it's gonna be it. I have to call the style hip hop because I got over 60 flows I can just resort to just from being a student of music. So I'm just gonna say my style would have to be hip hop just to infuse and then my version. However I deliver it is my style. I can't really generalize it and compart like we come from Fruity Loops with the players in the game. So the first thing you heard me rapping on was techno before there was techno.
Okay.
See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's what's up.
You know, the electric shit. So, you know, I can rap on anything. I can do any type of music. You know it. So I don't really have. I wouldn't call it a style or pocket myself in a genre because it's pretty much all of it in a melting pot. So I'm hip hop, I'm pop, or just reality rap music.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
let me
sir.
ask you something. Would you say there's a project that would best represent you that you've done that would speak more for the Mac baller?
No, yes, Mac Baller would be everything. My daughter was born 2010. So everything prior to that would be Mac Baller.
Okay.
All
Okay.
the reckless, the riskiness, the really active, that's gonna go with Mac Baller. You ain't heard the name Mac Ballers. Now it's just Kentucky Go Get His Dooch. And it's almost molded into Mr. Skillman.
Okay.
So where the name changes, the growth and evolution changes. You know what I'm saying? It'll go from slap a nigga to while we shooting at each other, we from the same block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
As I grow, the music grow. You know, if I ain't gonna tell him go get a kilo today, I'm gonna tell him go to onestopperkentucky.gov, get your LLC, find out what they're giving grants for and what they need in the state. Right now, they're giving agriculture and small business loan, but it's got to be something within whatever they trying to provide service to the state as a whole. That's what I would tell somebody now. This Kentucky go get his dudes where Mac Baller would have been like, "See, I'm out here blocking it up, taking a nigga's dick. You know what I'm saying? Run up on, get hit with the clip. It's just a different time in my life, you know. So
Yeah.
I can't rap that. I can't write that. I don't think like that. So I can't be Mac Baller. But if
Yeah.
a young dude want me on the track and they ask for ball, I'm gonna give them ball. I'm gonna reflect off something from there. I can go get it. I just
I
can't
feel
in
that.
my own personal music come off with some ignorant stuff when I know better. And I got daughters and nieces and nephews. And then all y'all, my brothers got kids that's out here and they're 140 pounds, 5 foot 2 inches, walking around with sticks longer than me. Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
I know better. So you do
No,
better.
I feel what you're saying, man. That was a good point, man. I kind of feel the same way about it, man. Whenever I do my writing, man, I try to write like that. You know what
Yep,
I'm saying? Unless it's
exactly.
for a specific person, like you said.
Yeah. Like I got a couple of songs where embrace the young people. You know, I'm teaching them they ass cap and all the business side of it. They be like, come on over, man, get on here with me. They already got a hook and a
That's the
topic,
most
and
important
they own
part.
that. Then I'm gonna get in there and get on that with them, but a mature way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still gonna. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna preach on your song like I don't even preach on mine. It's just you have to have a little intellect to catch the gems I put in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always if then statements. If I up
That
this
sounds like
30,
that East Coast music.
your
That's where that
arms in
East
my
Coast
pocket.
comes in, ain't it?
Right.
You know what
Grim.
I
Grim.
mean?
Grim. You got another question, man?
I like that. Hey,
Yeah, if your foot
this guy
hits my
knows
Look at him,
front
rap.
look at
He
him, look
door,
at
knows
him, look at
rap.
him, look
I
at him,
then
like
that
look at him,
that.
chopper gonna
look at him, look at
spray.
him, look
You
at
know
him.
what
Because
I'm
he knows
saying?
rap.
I ain't coming out
No, but
with it on
listen.
me. Go ahead.
I
Okay,
like
so
it a
listen, dude.
lot.
What separates you from other artists in your lane?
What separates me is every other artist has a billion or 1,000 at least other artists that sound just like them.
Okay.
I'm in my own lane because God made all of us, whoever you God or you don't believe him, made us all uniquely individual. If we sitting up agreeing with everything and everything's right, that ain't right. So one person is telling their real perspective, but everybody else is some flunkies. I don't fuck with them. So I'm always gonna be in my own lane because I always thought different. So
Okay.
that's what separates me from any artist.
Okay. 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 Jay, you
Okay.
got something?
Okay. Yeah, what now I know we've talked a lot about, several things, But what's
Hmm.
the next? What's the what are the steps you chose for success and stability, bro? What kind of steps? What kind of impact
Okay,
on your life?
that's a quick. That's a something I answered at probably 7 years old.
Mm. Damn, you
You
was
know,
7?
yeah, my dad got shot by my older brother's uncle when I was like 3 or 4, right? So like, if I'm quiet, everybody likes me. If I speak the truth, not my opinion, but like what the facts is, then it seem like don't nobody like me except for the people that like fuck with me lifelong. Like they people that fuck with me, I'm like, all right, niggas weird. So knowing that by 7, I've always been happy unless somebody's around me.
Yeah, yeah.
I come from
Like I
nothing,
said
so
earlier, you
my mom taught me to work, so I've always had a job and I've always been straight as long as didn't nobody land on my couch or need to borrow my key or my car, then my shit start crumbling. So long as I open that fucking door for somebody that ain't never been there, and I ain't never had a friend unless I ain't never had an enemy unless I had a friend, a new friend first. That's why I ain't never been saying unless somebody's around me or had a problem unless I was helping somebody.
Right, right.
speaking of
Oh,
help, I remember that time you gave me some help.
Not because you solid though. You know what I mean? It's different when you pulling somebody out of an ocean, they'll do the same for you, but it's different when they
Yeah,
trick you
yeah.
to pull them out. And then you know what I'm saying, just grabbed you
Pull
and
you
just stopped
in and
trying
then
to
climb in
pull and
your
pulled
boat.
you. They didn't want to come out. It's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's too stressful. They wanted somebody to come down where I ain't. So the crab in the bucket mentality, they down there because they want to be. I ain't. I give you a job application, or you know, I put a word in for you with my boss, but I ain't sticking my arm down there no more.
I can teach you how to
right,
fish. I can't
right,
fish for you.
That's when
right,
piranhas and gators
right,
at in that muddy water. If I can't see in that water, you shouldn't have been down there anywhere.
right, right. So,
Yeah.
so Dooch, what was the hardest phase in your career so far, and what lessons did you learn from that phase?
Um, the hardest phase was thinking. I want to say it makes sense to you, but I'm gonna have to explain it to the listener. The first half of the career, when you think it's about talent, you think, man, somebody's blocking me, they hating on me. Where the opportunities? Why ain't nobody? That part.
Okay.
Before you get your knowledge of business and understand, do you want to do music? In the great John Woo's word, are you doing music for yourself? Are you in the music business?
Right,
Digesting
right,
that, understanding if a bull or a beater for Graham, you need to understand if I could keep get frustrated with you, it's not because you're not putting in the work or none of that. It's because the answers are being given to you, but you're not applying it and doing your due diligence to educate yourself and then apply it immediately. You keep doing the same thing, and then I call it woo. Hey, help me with this. He said, man, you never did what I told you to get the next help. You don't need an outside of help. You need to educate yourself and apply it.
yeah.
So that's what held me up my whole career until the last 7 years.
Okay. No, that's
Why
dope.
my music ain't on that
Yeah,
video? Because I didn't do the licensing part on my end and then submit it. That's why it ain't on that damn show. That's why that garbage song is in mine because I didn't submit. That's why I'm not on NBA 2K because I ain't submitted.
Damn, that's deep. No,
And
that's
I'm
deep for
mad because
real.
somebody didn't do it for me.
definitely is.
So that's what held
Some
me
work you
up.
don't need.
No, that's
No,
deep. That's deep.
it's
That's deep.
continuous improvement. Like we didn't have access to the knowledge that they give away daily every second now.
Yeah.
So like I'm guilty of it sometimes too. I can be learning everything that I got saved in my business playlist and my grant proposals, the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. But why am I still giggling on TikTok?
Yeah,
The time
So
I'm
what mode?
giggling, and
So
yeah.
go ahead.
Nah,
yeah.
that right there is
So out of
factual.
your
That right there is
24
factual.
hours in the day, out of your 24 hours, you got to do your income, you got to make your family time. Okay. I got a life coach that told me he completely cut out TV and added a book and webinars and then got him a coach to hold him accountable for when what he's putting in his head is not inducible what he wants to become or where he's trying to go in his life. And I said, damn. So, somebody tell me something real, I can be ignorant as far as I was born, but then once I'm aware, you can't not do right. Or you just don't want it, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
So when was it a moment that made it real for you?
I'm gonna go with watching everybody around me elevate in a field that I feel like I'm putting the work in. So, I had to humble myself and go say, hey, I'm ready for the help and take that help, then come home. So that would be like after New Jack, Kentucky, the second release, when I actually paid the DJs and paid and got the features and got my ass cap proper. I still got to do my sound exchange. That's what I got to go get what we want now to get compensated correctly because I don't want to waste missteps. So I would say that would be around 2015.
Okay.
2015 is when you know what I'm saying? That's when the change was. That's when I realized, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
because you was going back and forth with me and Sneak at that time too
Yes,
to
yes.
Detroit.
And me and
So
you,
around that
we
time,
didn't
okay.
register our live performance up there. They played the music over at the strip club. Didn't get with the DJ. I didn't sit down on my phone and register my music got played in a
And me and
public
Sneak got
place.
the ass cap
That's what I'm saying, but we not using it right because
using it
we
right.
think ASCAP
Yeah.
supposed to do it for us. We expect that DJ and that promoter to say that they booked us. None of that. You have to do it yourself. And you're supposed to get paid for your music getting played in a public place, and you're supposed to get paid for performing a live show in a venue too.
Okay.
And if you got paid to get booked, you're supposed to get 3 checks.
Damn.
That's why I
What's
used to
up?
do the open mics after I learned that because I can get myself paid for getting my music played in a public place and then performing. They didn't have to pay me. I get myself paid, but I learned that after. That's what I'm still applying, and that's what I be trying to share that information with everybody I come across.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
That's
right
good
there for
information. A
you.
lot of rappers probably
Yeah.
don't know that because I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I was telling you, like, ghostwriting is cool. Like, I got a whole bunch of young artists that all my new music I do the reference tracks for. But I'm gonna let them be the artist and performer, but I'm still gonna get all the publishing and royalties. They'll just get paid for their performance. They got split up with me. But then, as far as the actual music, so we're all artists, all 4 of us. So I can watch a movie or see a preview, and I can write something and then submit it. Then the dirty trick is with the AI, you can take your voice and just write a script, and then they can spit it a new way that I can't even do, and I can submit that.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Nah, that's a lot of good knowledge. It looked like Jay was gonna say something smart, but you know, want to
Now I
pick that
think a
nigga's
light bulb
brain.
went off in his head. He's like, man, this nigga
My head up.
hey, what Pimp C say? I just look like this, man.
So, Grim Jay, y'all got any more questions?
Man, what
I got one
sacrifices
more
have you
question
made
for.
personally
Go
or
ahead.
financially?
Okay,
You
financially,
talked about money.
yeah. I'm 47, so financially, 33 years invested and nothing but the passion I love with no return. You know what I'm saying? No return. Then as far as I've never been married, I've only had like 3 real girlfriends in my life. I got 1 daughter. So I always been alone. But I've seen everywhere. But y'all have never seen me with a person. I ain't never pulled up on nobody deep.
Yeah.
Sitting in that passenger seat or, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of CDs or something.
Yeah,
That's it.
I was just thinking about the few times I went to the studio with you. It was just me and you.
Yes.
Yeah.
When me and Woo
You
went,
know
it
what I
was
mean?
just me and him. When I go right now, when I go perform my shows, if you look at any of my performances, if Chris ain't there, it's me by myself. You can ask Dame
Yeah.
how many shows we done did together. Pull up by
Even
myself.
when you went with us, you was always by yourself.
By himself. Yeah. So that's the sacrifices.
Me, you, and
I was
Sneaky.
always alone. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question,
I
man.
got one.
Because hold
Hold on, I got
on,
a
now,
question
because
for him, Keith.
now that it boggles my brain, man. Because now, because you and that you are a loner, and if you be with your brother, if anybody, that's the
Yeah.
only other
True.
person, which is
Yeah.
he's a part of Kentucky Gold Getters for
Yeah.
those who don't know.
And I visit everybody. Like I pull up, I call everybody once a week and I pull up on you. But as far as me getting in somebody's car and I don't know what they do, what their lifestyle's like, or like throwing somebody in my car, you know, we done went through all of us went through a lot young to where you
Right.
just getting fucked with by who's in your car, who car you in. You ain't now you can't move right. So I ain't, you know, I'm
So
accountable for anything that I get myself into and I ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
so this is all from the
Yeah.
music. When you were going to all these different high schools, because what was going on? What was going on, bro? Because one minute we'll see you in North Hardin, next minute they say you in E Town. What was going on, bro?
All right, that's a long story there. Okay.
He took it back.
Not cause
Yeah,
some you know how I am. Same thing with my music. Some shit I'm not like I don't say. So you have to kind of
yeah.
read between the lines, you know.
Okay,
Uh
okay.
yeah. So you know, my dad, when he came from Vietnam, he got the house in E Town. So that's where we was growing up at. Everything was cool. You know, I'm born in the 70s. So you know what hit in the 80s. That
Okay,
epidemic, that era.
okay, okay.
Okay. So now it's the wild, wild west, right?
Right.
You know, I got uncle that killed the uncles and the situation with my dad. So it's always I was always in that situation. But like mom, she's the hardest nigga I ever met in my life. Like that's what I call a gangster right there. Hold it down, persevere. So, you know, we moved to Huntsville and just put it like this, the man's name was Alabama Red. And if a nigga's name is the whole state, you know what I'm saying? Birds fly south. I don't know. You know what I mean? So we on the highway. I'm young, like water bills and all of that shit in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Coming from E Town. Now I'm in Huntsville in it. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm turned out already. Then I go to Nashville, the total opposite situation. Now the lights is off every 6 months, the water's off every 4, eviction notice every 8, because you gotta go to court. It takes about 60 days to get put out. You know what I'm saying? So every 6 months or so we move. New place, different school, other person I'm showing this handwork to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So there was like a 10-year era of that. So, you know, it started in Nashville, then we came to Radcliffe. So you go to Cedar Lane. Next thing you know, you across the street on Lincoln Trail. Next thing you know, you in Happy Valley. And then, you know, after your evictions run out, you go to E Town. Then hit that. Then by the time those run out, you go back to Rad. You know how it is. We all grown now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's how we came up. So every 6 to 8 months, I'm enrolling in somebody else's school. Now I'm a new
Okay.
person again. Now I got to bust somebody's motherfucking face. And now everything's cool again. Now I'm token again. You know what I'm saying? I'm back on the field. Everything's smooth. Next thing you know, shit's going on at the house. Hell, we got to go again.
Damn.
So then, like when me and Chris got to that certain age, I remember when we was 13 and 15, driving, sneaking, parking by the school. Now we picking what school we want to go to. Now Chris is living with you over at Octawatch and over at Happy Valley with Chaos and Dream Team. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
That's crazy, man. Because you don't never know
Bro,
what's
you
going on
was
in
over there,
somebody's
wasn't
life.
you?
Yeah, he
Yeah. So I've
was.
always grown since 7. Like I had the same head I got right now.
But the thing is, you couldn't tell.
Nah.
Nah, you couldn't.
I thought he was just
You
being a
really
player.
couldn't.
Because he had the curls. You couldn't tell by the clothes that he was wearing.
Yeah.
You couldn't
I
tell.
was happy just to be free to not like have to like be at grandma's and wait on the government too. Like I was happy just shit. I know I can at least do it on my own. I was happy just because life was getting better to me,
Right.
because my motto as a kid at 7, like the question you asked earlier. I said, and I used to tell Chris this all the time. I said, hey G, the way we came up, if we can get one economic class above where the fuck we came from, G, we rich.
No, facts.
So we've
Yo,
been rich our whole adult life compared to I don't compare myself to nobody else. I don't even want with nobody else. My shoes is customized, got my name on it. My shirt, my hat, my car, I made it, I want it my way. I don't want that one. You know what I'm saying? So that poverty made me to where like I'd never have liquid money. I always got everything. Chris, it did him the opposite. He don't want nothing but cash money. So since he was 16, he's never not. You know what I
right.
mean?
No,
Since I
facts.
I'm
since
glad you
I was
didn't.
15, I ain't never
I'm glad
not
you
been
didn't know.
fresh my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I never will not be.
Cash money.
Just because that's what messed me up coming up. Like, all right, I'm gonna have me a slab, I'm gonna have me a crib, 2, 3. I'm always gonna have some jewelry, I'm always have some shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna do whatever I want to do. If I decide I wake up, I want to be a barber, I'm gonna be a barber. If I want to cook, I'm gonna go to culinary arts school. If I want to go to college, I'm gonna go to college. If I want to hoop, I'm at the hoop. I'm a, always anytime I decide I want to do something, I want to do it now. I ain't gonna ask nobody so they can be like, oh, you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. I'm going to do it.
No, that's
And that's how I became that's just how I am since 7.
Nah, that's dope. That's actually a
Mhm.
dope story, man. That put a lot
Yeah,
of pieces together right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all was
Yeah.
always in real life, they was always go getters, like real talk.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like especially Chris, bro. It ain't nothing he don't
Yeah,
do.
man,
You know
whatever.
what I'm saying? And that's
Basement,
since he
roof,
was 16. Yeah,
lawnmower, anything. Hook
fix
up
your
your
car.
systems, whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. He'll learn it.
That's what's up. Nah, that's
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
that's actually a
And he
wild story,
stayed
bro.
and he stayed with a whip.
That's it.
With a few of
He
them.
made all
Yeah, a few
mine.
of them.
He's my favorite car line.
Young high
If I want
school.
a slab, I'm gonna wait till he finish one. I seen how he got it. I can't wait till he get done with it. I want it. Me and AO
Damn.
both be like his. Nah, I want that one, Chris. I want that one.
Now he got he got a motorcycle fetish now. His garage stay full of them dirt bikes.
Yeah, man. Yes,
Uh,
Nah, that's
sir.
what's up. That's dope,
and
Mhm.
I'm
man.
not talking 1, 2, 3. I'm talking like 10.
Yeah,
And see, and
yeah,
that's how we
Man,
combine brands. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't want
yep.
nothing to do with no music. All I wanted was a Porsche and a Lincoln. I ain't never wanted no truck, no motorcycle. I ain't never been Evil Knievel, no Daredevil. Everything with me is strategic. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't want to do music. He don't like people staring at him. You know how Chris is. He's not for no stage. That ain't never been for him. You know what I'm saying? And then me, I ain't wild. I'm not. I don't want to fly. I don't want to ride willies. But each Kentucky boy crew with the bike life, I'm no stunt. My brother doing it, I'ma support it. I do music, Kentucky Go Getters. That's my faction. So we just combine them. You know what I'm saying? So, you get older, people get married. So if you want to kick it with your people, y'all gonna have to be like-minded. Okay, we're gonna ride together, then we can do music together. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? People got families.
That's dope. That's dope.
I can dig
Okay.
that.
Kentucky Rough Riders.
Grim,
Yeah.
Grim, you said you had something?
Yeah. What mistakes did you make early on?
Yeah. What mistake am I still not making? Shit. Um, I I'm gonna say, just abusing my blessings and then having dark people around me to where God had to remind me, like, hey man, this is not you. You didn't do this. You can't do this. I'll snatch this motherfucking rug from your ass 100 times in your life. And that's my mistake. It get too good to me, and then my ego, then the arrogance.
Yeah.
Then God jerked the motherfucking rug from under me.
Okay.
Humble my ass, and he blessed me right back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just sharing your blessings with the undeserving soul is going to get your blessing took. It's going to get you through in crosses and bad situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
Right.
yeah. So, you pray for something and you get it, but you also made some promises to achieve that and made some sacrifices and some life changes to earn it. You know what I mean? Then you
Right.
get it and you go back
Right.
to what you were doing, then, the plague is double time, buddy.
Okay.
So those are my
So
You know
mistakes.
what
You know what
that
I'm
is?
saying?
so
Mhm.
Jay had put some music in the chat and we reviewed the
Yes,
music.
sir. That's why I said
Okay.
cash money. Yes, sir. We like to do this little thing on here where it's guess that lyric, and you just happen to hit
Okay.
the nail on the
Hold on,
head with
Jay.
the
Hold on,
cash
Jay.
money.
Hold on, Jay. Jay, hold on. Before we go to
No, it's Jay Harvey.
Jay. Hold up, Jay Harvey. Hold up, y'all. So Jay had put some of your music in the chat, and we gonna rate it, man. You family, man. So you
Okay.
already know
Yeah.
you already
Nice
know it's a 10.
sensitive.
You
Yeah.
already know it's a 10. You already know it's a 10. I gotta
Yes,
ask you
sir.
about this record called You Dig.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called with all the
That's one of
bikes?
mine too. I like that song.
I do like
Well,
that
yeah,
song.
I actually that actual yep, you dig. Go ahead, ask me something about it.
Okay,
One of my
now
favorite.
I see that now that bike crew, is that y'all actual crew? Like what's
Yeah,
going on in there? Okay.
yeah.
And
That's
where'd y'all shoot that?
in Louisville.
Okay, in Louisville.
Because those are the same boys that ride with us. Like when we go to the MLK ride in Miami, the ATL ride out, the St. Louis ride outs, which is uh Rando's ride. Then we go to the lean back in Chirac. Those
So
like
y'all
for the
ride
most,
motorcycles all the way to another state?
yeah. That's why everybody got a truck and a trailer.
Okay. So y'all in the truck, y'all drive the bikes in the truck.
Yeah. We pull he'll pull like his 3-wheeler, his little Grom, the 125, a dirt bike, and then we'll take 2 big bikes. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
so with everybody else. You know what I mean? So like all of Louisville was just a Kentucky boy crew, and then the boys from Lexington, they start coming down and riding with us in Shelbyville. So then it kind of separated into factions as, me and Chris got older. We got families and stuff, and a lot of them are younger. It's the same with every other, what I'm saying, chapter, a fraternity of brothers. It's the older they get, they
Right.
not riding as much, not rapping as much, not as active. So then they got their off branches. Um, okay, like Derby City Stunners and Nick Stunts. Now they got basically we was all Kentucky boy crew, and then they kind of broke into their own fractions. As far as they start getting sponsors and stuff coming in, so everybody's doing their business side. You feel me? But yeah, all of us go. We all call each other in the group chat and see who's all riding to this particular place or the next ride, who got to work. So then we all meet up at where we can book our Airbnb or hotels in the same building and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of the videos I save and shoot at one of our ride outs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's real dope.
Real
Mhm.
dope. Real dope. It's real dope.
Jay, y'all got
Now,
anything?
Nah, that's all I had.
Nah, I was just gonna name Holla Back, Not a D Boy, and Never Fall Off. Those was I liked those two, bro.
Okay,
Enjoyed those
appreciate
two.
that. I
Yeah.
appreciate that, you know.
And that's from your
Never fall
because
off.
that's from your Kentucky New Jack, ain't it?
Huh?
That was from your Kentucky New Jack album?
No, all of those. Never fall off. So that's actually on Scamps, but I'm also gonna put it on the My Name Is My Name. Dig is going on, My Name Is My Name. All of those, Holla Back, My Name Is My Name. All of them shorts be like the stuff, the newer stuff that I ain't even put out nowhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. That's all the stuff that's gonna be on that.
Nice.
All of the shorts is like an A/B test. I'm just seeing what it's doing and like, you know what I mean? Then go into
Exclusive.
go to my YouTube studio, see the algorithm, see what states and cities and countries they want this, and then market it from there. I just go to the YouTube studio to see where the actual locations of my little fan base is. Then that's where I put my advertisement money and stuff. That's where I'll target my music. And then from the songs they like in those areas, I'll actually do like 3 or 4 more songs like that and only send it over like I intentionally made it for that audience.
Okay. Okay.
I like
Mhm.
that. I like
That's
that.
what's
I
up, man.
like
We
that a
definitely got
lot.
we definitely got to put that in the description. Y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe, man.
Definitely. Hey,
That's
before we
what's
go,
up,
I'm
man.
gonna
I
do my little
appreciate that.
intro thing with you. Can you hear me, Dooch?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I got something for you. Hot boys, get it how you live. BG
Hang on.
1997.
Wait, you want
Damn
in?
it,
What we
that's how we
doing?
doing it.
Let's do it then.
Okay. It says, nigga, it's rough coming up in the UPT and OPD investigating murders constantly. I need your help, Dooch.
I know it, dude. Run me back again.
I need your
It was coming to me. I wanted to jump in on that part. Hit it again.
Well, I'm gonna
I was
do
just
you one
bumping it
more thing.
yesterday.
One more thing. Nigga, it's rough coming up in the UPT and OPD investigating murders constantly.
I don't remember the rest of it.
God, don't let no one know where
It
you
was
lay
right
your head
there.
at. Cause they come and they get you when that's where you be dead at. Yeah. PG 1997, hot boys, get it how you live, you punk.
That's what's
You
up,
know what
man.
it is.
And I just was listening to it yesterday. That's the crazy part.
I know you was. I know you was up there lying. You wasn't listening to that. You wasn't listening. They
Like,
would have
don't
got
make
you.
me
You
call.
wasn't with
Don't make me call in the You know what I'm saying?
No, no, don't do
Yeah,
that. You don't do that.
yeah,
No,
yeah. Because
no.
yesterday I was going through all of them. You know what I'm saying? The guerrilla warfare and get it how you live. I was banging basically
Hey,
all the solo songs.
hey, yeah, that was no, that was actually them. That was all four of them. I just thought he had the
I
better
know it.
verse.
That's
That's
what
why
I'm
he was
saying. Yesterday I was
last.
banging all the
Yeah,
solos. Luxury cars
yeah,
on
man.
chrome, I believe that. You them hot boys
Yeah,
hollering
nah.
in.
Hey, hey, been on the
You
serious note,
coming
bro.
through, they gonna burn you.
I'm real proud of you, bro. I'm real proud of you, man. Keep up the good work. Like I said, when I met you, you was really out there.
Yeah, that's what I
Rapping
was
was like the
born.
last thing. Rapping was the last thing I thought you had on your mind, bro. It's real
Nah, man,
talk.
music is
Keep
what carried me the
keep
whole time. Like I hear a beat, just
good
like it's
stuff.
always something in my head. It just ain't always rap music though is the thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
you
it's
did
always
Phil Collins,
music.
Kenny G. So you've always
Yeah,
had
man.
a different, you had a different earth. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Different types of stuff.
that's what's happening. And I'm proud of y'all brothers, man. And like
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to
Me
hop on
too.
y'all
Me too.
platform You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all helping me more than I'm helping y'all. We just networking, and that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm humble
Hold
and
up.
I'm grateful.
Hold up, Jay. You only had one question for
I'm
him?
just
You only had one
Nah,
question?
you got something for him?
I got one, man. This, hey, look, this is a oldie but goodie, and you should know the lyrics, okay? Since Jay only want to give him one, I said, hold up, we ain't letting him off the hook. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because he didn't get mine. He might get
No, I
yours.
didn't.
We're gonna see. I represent where them killers hang.
1990 Skrilla, third world, uptown Calio on the map. Back up
That's
Nah,
why you
Austin.
don't do it.
no,
That's why
He
that's
you
knows
not
don't
the
do it.
part.
Austin.
That's not the part, dude. Hold on.
Okay, hey, don't
Yeah.
give me none of that then. I'll do the whole
Yeah.
song on that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you,
Right.
that was the verse.
P says, I represent where them killers hang. Third
Okay.
World Capital Projects, we got our own name. It's a
It's
small
a
hood,
small hood,
but it's all
but it's
good.
all good.
Okay, what
Right.
else?
Mr. Rogers ain't got shit on my neighborhood.
Yeah, there you
I know
go.
I missed the whole line.
You got it, though. I'm gonna make sure you get one, bro.
Free C murder.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
enjoying it?
man.
That's what's
Free
up.
C murder, man. R.I.P. Young Believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dooch, any shots out, man? You know?
Oh yeah, man. You know, I want to shout out you guys first and foremost, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. And you know, we all just blessed to still be in the game though, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
So,
So we
That's
got a
good.
lot of our peers that just didn't make it for whatever reason, you know. Name got
sure.
called way younger than us. So
Mhm.
see, we blessed for that. Kentucky, definitely the Hater County, Hardin County. You know what I'm saying? That's hard in my county, man. With haters is greater, but the players be playing. You feel me? But yeah, salute Woo, salute Dame. You know what I'm saying? Young Tony, so many, man. Seven Child, man. D Lee, and we can go for hours with this, man. See Paper, man. Sweets, come on, G. My dude, FLL Baby, Brando, man, Brandon Scott, fire. You hear me?
So,
Ken
That's what's
Drell,
up.
Ken Padre up in Bowling Green, man. Ralph Rex, you know what I'm saying? Out there with us now.
that's what's up.
Man, there's so many, G. You're gonna be mad at me. But at least I said somebody's name. I ain't act like other people. I'm going, man, Woo John, you know what I'm saying? Young Mars, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's so many. The whole Hardin County, man, they eat and they hungry. PZG, Lenny Grooves, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Vernay, steal that nigga, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get silly in there, man. He been calling me out, man. I told him he ain't got enough songs to do a verse. So salute silly. Billy Newton. Drop you 20 and come
what
see me.
silly.
Yeah, man. He's dope. He
Yeah.
dope though. He dope though. But you
Yeah,
gotta at least
Nah,
have
yeah, he
20
ain't
songs
lying.
where you can come in
He ain't
somebody's
lying.
head. So, you
yeah.
know, Grim, you accepted the proposal. Keith Octawatch put it down. Grim is so good and experienced. We're going to do 30 songs, 30 verses. Hook in a verse, G. If you
Shit,
ain't
I
got it,
ain't
say
got
you
30
ain't got it.
songs.
What?
Yeah,
I ain't got
yeah.
it. I ain't got
No,
it.
you do.
I ain't got
I
it.
seen
No,
it in his
listen.
face.
I
His
really
face is
got.
No,
like, oh shit.
no, you do. 'Cause I got, let's see, I got that mixtape you sent me, right?
I don't like to
The
see it.
verses,
I
the
don't like to
verses
see
is
it.
That's
30
like five,
verses, not 30 songs. You
oh,
got
30
30 verses.
verses.
Man, bring your heat. I don't want to hear 30 songs. I want to hear some heat. I want to hear hot verses.
Oh
You give me
yeah, yeah,
20,
yeah,
10,
yeah, yeah. I
15.
got that.
Hey, this day right there,
Yeah,
I
you,
got
30
I,
30
verses.
you
verses. I
do.
got 30 verses.
Listen,
Hey,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I have it. I
Yeah,
have it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I got it. I got that. I got that all day long.
Yeah, know what? I'm a spank ass too. I'm
I
a
need to
little
get back in the
graceful.
lab. I know it. And
Nah,
you
don't
might. You
cheat.
know what I'm saying?
Don't
I'm a little
cheat.
rusty. I'm a little rusty.
No,
I'm a little
no,
rusty.
you're not.
How do you cheat? How do you
I'm a spank
cheat?
your ass too. I
No, I'm
do it.
saying you gonna be Dipset and I'm gonna be the Lux. Like I'm gonna kill my shit, and you know you're gonna be stumbling over yours.
Oh,
Your bars and your songs is
oh.
gonna be better, but your
Hey
stage
man,
stuff,
that was
you
a
do.
terrible one. That was a terrible one. Dipset should have won that one.
Yeah, but y'all set that up, man. And whenever y'all get set up, you know I like to do it in the summer. You know what I'm saying, May or something. I like to come down there and just set up something and do it and
That's what's
record it
up.
like
You're supposed
that.
to
You
been come
know,
down here.
man. life be life, and G. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
you
No, I
wasn't
feel
even
you, I
there,
feel
man.
you.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but you wasn't even around, okay? I was
Yeah.
in touch
Bro,
with
I've been around. I have been
I
around this whole
understand.
time, bro. I promise
Nah,
you.
you
Yeah,
wasn't around at the
Nah,
time,
yeah,
bro.
bro,
we're just
you
gonna
wasn't
leave it
around,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
You
we're just
took a
gonna smooth
vacation.
roll over there. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I've
took a
been in contact
vacation.
with Octa Watts and Keith. They spoke on your behalf.
Oh
Everything
yeah,
is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Everything's good.
Okay.
It's neither here nor there. We're good.
Yeah, over there trying to perpetrate.
Cool.
Hey Keith, man. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Blessings and love. Grim, hey man. You the hardest rapper, man. You and Cal the Graph, man. Y'all cold. I'm glad y'all ain't active. Octa Watt, my guy. Man, love
Yes,
you, my
sir.
brother. I love all y'all.
Hey,
Be
same to
blessed,
you,
man. And
bro.
I'm gonna call y'all later on, man.
All right,
Please
appreciate
do.
it,
All
Dooch,
right,
man.
man.
Hey,
Be
Yes,
smooth,
sir.
man.
Thank y'all, man. Love.
yes, sir. Yep, love.